Good evening, everyone. Good evening from India. Please confirm all the viewers who are on YouTube. Let me know whether my voice is audible or not. Please say yes or no. Some repeating voice was coming. I just turned out my YouTube live. I hope now there is no echo, there is no repetition. So please give me yes whether my voice is not coming repeatedly and everything is audible. Okay, so let's begin. So first of all, a very good evening to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about how to search and apply for companies. In earlier session, we have discussed about how to make a resume. What is the difference between resume, curriculum vitae, and biodata? We have also discussed how to format our resume. What is the difference between exactly resume, CV, and number of pages, differentiation between the startup companies, IT companies, pharmaceutical companies. So we have covered a lot of points over there. So, considering the second module of this journey, where you have to apply for the companies and get a job, we're going to discuss about this point how to search and apply for company. So, as everyone is going through the learning phase, someone must be in their final year, someone must be has done their pass out, their graduation, their post graduation, someone must be in PhD. So we have, like, I'm considering the situation that we are having the participant all over the world and from across various fields. So the discussion would be relevant to everyone. I would take care of that. So, whenever we want to make a career, we always have only three fields. The first is private sector, second is government sector, and third is entrepreneurship. You want to start your business. So, everyone is trying with their own capabilities, with their own potentials, whether they want to go for private sector, public sector, or entrepreneurship or business. And most of the people, uh, they also feel difficult where to go now. Someone also be having the mixed mind. They also want to keep one leg in private sector, one leg in public sector, and also wanted to do side business, want to earn, and that's why they are doing the entrepreneurship part as well. Someone are also in the current job and are not satisfied, want to switch the job, or go want to go for entrepreneurship, or want to prepare for the government exam. So everyone would be having the different mindset, everyone would be having the different goals, everyone would be having the different motivation. So we gonna discuss exactly the key points which would be required in order to search for companies. Many people want to apply for companies but they don't know how to apply for companies, so we are going to discuss those things one by one. So moving toward our next slide. So how to get selected in company placement. Now, as we are aware that it is not easy to get a job these days, we should be very skilled, We should have a technical skills. If you are approaching to the technical company, we should have a communication skill. If you are approaching to the marketing field, the sales field, and we should have a potential, we should have some sort of ideas, strategies in order to uh, get into the job, right? We have mentioned in the resume about our career objectives, so we want to fulfill that objective. And there are so many fields, and millions of people are require in a requirement of job. And because of this pandemic situation, most of the students, most of the employees, job has gone, and they are in worrying phase situation, and they want to know how to apply for the job, they want to know how to get a job, and their efforts would not get lost. That we're going to discuss in further slides. So my motto initially is to discuss that it's not easy to get a job, guys. There is a competition, there is a race, and you have to crack that race. So if you are like a fresher, there are some selection standards, selection round that we have to crack. And if you are an experienced person, you should be having a sound technical skills in order to crack. So we're going to discuss about everything. So initially we will discuss about the types of placement. There are three types of placement. Now, the fourth also part has been included because of this pandemic situation, that is called as the virtual placement drive. So initially there were the three placement drives, how it has been conducted. The first is campus placement. For example, if you are a final year student and across any field like pharmaceutical, BA, BCom, MCA, engineering, any field it can be. So if you are in a college and company is coming in your college for your students, it is considered as a campus placement. Understand this thing. If you are a student and if the company is coming in your college for the selection for conducting the placement drive, that means it is considered as a campus placement drive. So for example, if you are college is an engineering college, and that engineering college is having the computer branch and electronics and telecommunication branch, and in computer branch there are 60 students, in electronics and telecommunication branch there are 60 students, so altogether 120 students are there. Now the company's eligibility criteria is that you should have percentage above 60%. That means throughout 60% in 10th standard, 12th standard, diploma, and engineering you should have. Then only you can appear for this placement drive. So out of these 120 students, 60 from computer, 60 from electronics, altogether 120 students, only 60 students out of these 120 students, only 60 students are having the percentage above 60. Throughout 60% they have in 10th, 12th, and engineering. Now these 60, for these only 60 students, if the company is coming in your college premises and conducting the placement drive, that means that company is organized, is conducting the campus placement drive. That means the company is coming only for you students, your college students, and not from other college students, right? Second point is full campus drive. For example, if any company is in requirement of multiple students, now if you have only 120 students in your college and only 60 students are eligible, and the company is coming from way like 700 kilometer, 800 kilometer far, so they would be asking you the first question. The HR of the company who wants to come in the college, and your college authority is inviting them to come in the college, the HR would be asking one question to your college authority, that how many students you do have which are satisfying our eligibility criteria, and you are saying, sir, we have 60 students in our college. So what they would be saying, we are not going to come for your 60 students, we want at least 300 or 350 students which are eligible for our company. Then only it is beneficial for us to come in your college premises for conducting the campus placement drive. So in that case, to fulfill the criteria of that college company, they want a 350 students, and they want the 350 students who are having the percentage above 60%, throughout 60%. In that case, we are going to invite other colleges in your university, in your region, right? So if more than one college is invited for appearing for a placement drive, that concept is called as full campus drive. Okay. Clear about the school campus drive? So we talked about campus placement. If only your college is involved, then it is called a campus placement. If more than one college is involved, then it is called a full campus. And third is off campus placement. Now, if the company is not coming in your college and they are planning to conduct the placement in somewhat other premises or in their own company premises, or they are keeping like walk-in drive, that means your college students or the pass out students, they have to come to the company premises, then it is called as off campus placement, as the name suggests. That means the placement drive would be conducted not in the campus of college, but in the campus of company premises. So I hope you have understood these three concepts. And as I told you, the fourth placement drive is also being conducted these days, that is called as virtual placement drive. The reason is this pandemic situation. It's very difficult in the current scenario where colleges are stopped, students are not coming into college, where everything is happening online, their classes, their meetings, their assignment solving, everything is happening online. So in that case, virtual placement drive came into the action, where your first round of aptitude will be conducted online. Your group discussion is happening on Skype, Google Meet, Zoom. Your personal interview has been taken on Skype, Zoom, and Google Meet and other platforms. So everything is happening virtual. You are getting a telephonic interview. You don't need to go to any other places. Even HR, uh, they don't also need to have their waste their time, waste their manpower, and this becomes very trendy these days. And in future also, the selection would be happening in this scenario only, virtual placement drive, because everyone is getting now work from home situation, right? So these are the types of placement which are currently in active condition, where you can appear and get a job. Now, when it comes to the process, uh, mostly I can talk about the Indian process because I'm not aware with the other country process. But somehow, somewhere, other country people who are watching our video on YouTube, they will also get to understand the situation, how it is happening, because some or other way it is somewhat relevant only, right? So all the companies generally follow the following process only. Initially, there is a pre-placement talk, where the HRs who are coming in for a placement drive, or where the placement is happening, what they do, they usually give us some brief idea about their company. What is the job profile, how we treat to our employees, we organize this social work, this blood donation camp, there are gift situation, gift scenario happening. We keep our campus, the company premises very clean. We give our employee casual leaves, we give our employee medical leaves, we give our employee the incentives if they perform good. So these kind of things which will attract to the employees are represented in this presentation about the company. And they will also let you know about the job profile, the designation, the work and responsibilities, and the salary they are offering. So these all cases happening, right? So once we're done with this presentation pre-placement talk thing, later on it depends on the company and varies company to company. Okay, so it is not necessary that these three or four selection round which are mentioned here, written exam, group discussion, technical interview, and HR interview, is going to happen in every company. But somehow somewhere these rounds are uh, mandatory, these rounds are followed. In addition to that, for example, earlier days TCS were when they were organizing the placement drive, at that time email writing was one part. Some companies were adding the essay writing part. Some technical or product based companies are keeping two technical round, technical one, technical two. Some are skipping the aptitude round and directly going for group discussion. It is depending upon the company and jobs, roles, and responsibilities. If you are going into the marketing company, sales company, then they are not focusing on your aptitude skill, they are focusing on your communication skill. They want people who can attract to the clients, they can communicate very well and convince very well. So depending on the company and the company's requirement, the selection process varies. But mostly these are the only selection rounds which are about to happen. So initially the written exam, mostly the written exams are now these days happening online only. And the people who are preparing for the aptitude, I can suggest them some websites which definitely is going to help in their preparation of first rounds. Now I have observed, as we know that there are three kinds of companies. First is startup company. Let me note it down here. There are three types of companies. First is startup company. Okay. Second is middle scale companies, we will say, and third is MNC or large scale companies. Okay. So first is startup company, second is middle scale company, and third is MNC or large scale companies. Now, when we talk about the selection process and the aptitude rounds, I have observed that these startup companies and middle scale companies, they are not having that amount of manpower, right? They don't have that much of employees who can create the platform and find out the question or generate the questions and generate the options and find the solution. So what they usually do, they go on a website and search for a popular website which will give them a ready aptitude questions and ready aptitude questions answers with a simplified solution. So I can suggest here indiabigs.com. This is the website where you can get, sorry, where you can get all the questions which can be coming in the exam. This is aptitude section, logical, verbal, current affairs, GK, even the engineering technical questions, interview questions, along with the experiences of the people who has gone through the numerous interviews. Online tests are also here, and the puzzles which usually ask in the HR rounds, technical round, and even in the aptitude part. So everything you will get it here. You can practice here, and I have personally found out that startup companies and middle scale companies, even they don't bother about changing the numerical values. What they simply do, they simply copy this question and paste it, and later on they create a four options and give it to us. So they don't want to waste their time creating the aptitude round. So this would be the best platform where it will assist you to go for aptitude preparation. Second is freshers world. Freshers world is also the best, one of the best website where you can start preparing for your exams, right? So you can start preparing for your exams here. Here you will get the placement papers, you will get the new jobs opportunities, the various courses which will help you to prepare for your coming exams. So everything you will get, you will also get the sample resume part also here. So these two websites I personally suggest. Many websites are there. If you will Google it now, millions of searches you will get it regarding the resumes, regarding the HR interview questions and answer. But personally, I suggest these two websites, Fresher World and indiabiz.com, which will help you to start preparing for the technical and start preparing for our aptitude round. So this is about the aptitude round, right? Next is the group discussion. Now, when we are going for a group discussion, it is very necessary that we should be talking. The multiple points come in that case whenever the group discussion is of around 10 minutes and 2 minutes for conclusion. We should be in a such a preparation that at least we will be putting our valid points, we will be communicating, we will be getting a marks on the basis of the points we have mentioned there. So we have to start preparation for that. For that, I can suggest to you go for the current scenario group discussion question. I have seen many normal group discussion questions like group discussion topics like school life versus college life. Now they will also go for the current scenario, current affairs group discussion points also. Earlier, the very popular point was demonetization, right? The current situation suggests us the hike in the petrol and diesel price. Then second would be the pandemic situation. The third would be the impact of pandemic situation on the jobs. The fourth one, shall we start the colleges? Shall we start tuition classes in this pandemic situation? So these points are currently trending. Earlier it was a demonetization, Modi government benefits, like this. We can say like this. So these are the points that we have to prepare when it comes to the group discussion. Third is technical interview. Now, if you are going for a IT sector or your core sector, then these questions would be coming. And for that, I would be suggesting you there are numerous your syllabus questions are there. You go through that. Even if you study your graduation good now, then you will be getting a good amount of knowledge from that only. You don't need to prepare other thing else. That is the power of technical questions, which will help you out in technical interview. And start solving the puzzles. You can download the app which are showing the multiple puzzles and also giving the solution. Start solving that. It will help you. Just a sec. Let me drink water. Okay. Now moving toward our last point, which is HR interview and verification of documents. Now, when it comes to the technical, the product based companies, there are two types of companies. One is service based company and second is product based company. When it comes to the product based companies, they don't bother about this HR interview. They take it very formally. Tell me about yourself. What is your salary expectation? And some very normal questions like your short term goal, your long term goal, and why you want to join our company and like that. And they simply start verification of your documents. But when it is a service oriented company, they would be asking you the numerous questions, will be also giving you the tough situation, and you will be asked how you will be handling those situations. So you should be careful about that. You can start preparing for those on the same website which I shared you. So these are the four selection round which will help you to prepare for your coming exam. Apart from that, many more rounds can be there, like telephonic interview. Second is jam session, which is called as just a minute round, where you will be given a one topic and you have to talk for 1 minute in front of all. So this round can also come into the action. Now, third can be the email writing. Fourth can be the essay writing. So these also additional rounds can come into the action depending on the company, depending on the salary and depending on the profile also. So you can also prepare based on the company. So if any company is coming in your college, or if you are going for any company which is like for in their company premises it is happening, so I would be suggesting you to visit the Glassdoor. This is the website where you will be getting the numeric number of job opportunities. Secondly, you will be also getting experiences. You will be getting the situation exactly of that company, because many employees are posting their experiences on this website. You will be also getting an idea about the company, their strength, their salary, their products, services, headquarter, everything. So here it is mentioned Glassdoor is a website where current and former employees anonymously review companies. So definitely whenever you are going for any company selection drive, you can search for that company on this Glassdoor. And I personally suggest you never go, you appear for the placement drive, but don't pay any money. Don't pay any money to anyone. If any company is asking you for money for releasing offer letter, that means that company is completely fake. Even if you'll be searching, and Google is a crawler, guys. Google is a crawler. Whatever you will post on Google, whatever you will search on Google, Google will show the searches relevant to that your search only. For example, if you'll mention TCS is a fake, so you will be getting n number of searches which is relevant to the TCS, like this: beware of fraudulent and fake job offers. How does TCS verify their employees if they are real or fake? So many you will be getting the searches like that, because the Google is like that. Google crawler is like that. I hope you are understanding my point. Okay, we we actually have to understand what is our goal, where we want to go, and accordingly we can start. So we discuss about this, that we have to initially start with the resume making, then we will start aptitude, group discussion, and technical interview and HR interview practices. Then only you can satisfy the judging criteria of those HR, and you can get the job. So the preparation to start from now is been mentioned here. You can start now. So definitely it is going to help in your coming future. Okay. Next is CTC. Many people, many students, many employees were asking me the same question, that, sir, if I'm getting a package, there is a concept called package in the MNC companies, multiple private sector companies package. If someone is getting 15 lakh per year package, so what will be my salary in hand? This is the best question everyone asks, and people doesn't know about this, right? So if you are getting a 15 lakhs package in a year, ultimately you consider you would be getting it is after all the deduction of PF, then other taxes and the rules that is applicable by government, you will be getting somewhere around 70 to 80,000 in your hand, right? Now, depending on the company and depending on the their policies which they have. So if you are understanding this situation that if you are getting 15 lakh package per year, that doesn't mean that every penny you will be getting in your hand every month. No, there would be some deduction for sure. And many people also ask me, sir, what would be the salary? So these are the eight highest paying IT companies in India. And I have mentioned every salary in a LPA, that means lakh per annum. What can be the starting package and what can be the last package? It can be varying situation, but this is a generalized model which I represented here in a table. That if you are an engineer, the salary would be starting from this number and ending on this number. And if you are a senior engineer, the salary would be starting from this number and ending on this number. So in that way, right? So first is Google, which whose salary per annum, the package would be starting from 4.5 lakh, and it can be like for till 38 if you are like a fresher. Like if you are like a senior engineer and have some sort of experience of 1 year, 2 year, then your salary would be starting from 9 lakh and it can go 41 lakh. And don't put like don't get troubled or disturbed by the salary which is shown in 1 crore, probably more than 1 crore, this fellow has got this. No, very few people get this, and that is a management job. When it comes to the IT companies paying capacity, there is some limitation over that. And we I am talking about the normalized people who want job, who are gone through this situation. I'm not talking about the very huge salary and the single or two persons are getting that. This is the representation is for normal people, right? So many companies are I have mentioned here. Some companies you must be aware, some companies you must not be aware. Google is a product based company. We all are using Google. Adobe, if you are using your PDF reader, that is been made by Adobe. Then Cisco is for networking company. Then Juniper, Amazon, Microsoft, Intel, Goldman Sachs. Many companies are there. Some are relevant to the banking sector. Some are relevant to the online shopping. Some are relevant to the product making. Some are relevant to the microprocessor making. Right. So these are the around salary packages that you usually get to know from our surrounding. Next, one more question a student asked me, what is the difference between salary package and job profile? I mean, sir, if I'm going for any company, appearing for any company, and let's say if I'm getting two jobs in my hand, one is having a good salary package and one is having a job profile. For example, if I'm a computer engineering student and I'm getting a job in a marketing sector, which is offering me a good salary, and second company where also I got selected, the salary is little less, but I have a core profile over there. So what should I select, sir? Shall I go for the salary package with the marketing designation, or shall I go for less salary package with my core job profile designation? So these two questions would be coming, right? So my personal suggestion would be you go for job profile, right? Somehow somewhere down the line when you get very experienced, you will come to know that salary package doesn't matter. The surrounding, the work culture, the job that you are getting, the works roles and responsibilities are you are getting will matter for sure. And if you love your job, if you are passionate about your core section, definitely you will your salary package would be going ahead. So personal my suggestion would be you go for job profile and not focus on the salary package. Even in the current scenario, even if you'll be getting your job start from 1.20 lakh package per annum, 10,000 rupees per month, even if you are getting 8,000 per month if you are getting, and still this it is a job profile is your core, and you feel that if I'll be learning these skills, if I'll be getting the job, you there is a lot of scope to go ahead. So go for job profile only and don't focus on the salary package. Slowly, depending on your experience, you will be getting a good salary package in future. So the next point is top employability test that can help you. land a job, right? So there are multiple ways. There are multiple ways to get a job. So I will be talking one by one. First thing is, if company is not coming in my college, sir, or I am failing to go for a walk-in drive because I don't know about the walk-in drive. What are the placements happening? Where the company? Where the vacancy is? Is it relevant to me or not? Shall we get a? Shall I get the job or not? Sir, I am from a rural background, and the companies are in metro city. I am failing to go there because of pandemic situation. If these kind of questions are coming in your mind, na guys, what I feel that you go for this employability test. These are Indian employability tests. Somehow, somewhere, many MNC companies have collaborated with these employability test portals. And if you will be having a good score of these portal cracking exams, then you can appear directly for this further rounds of the companies, and you don't need to even go for the first round. Let me tell you very clearly to understand it brief. So AMCAT, CoCubes, Elitmus, MAT, CAT. These are the employability test taking portals. You have to pay the fees, then you can apply for aptitude test and the technical test. You crack those exams, you will get one score. That score, if you'll be putting in your resume, then, and if for example AMCAT is associated with the Accenture, and Accenture's placement vacancies are there. They want to fulfill their vacancies. You have a score out of 100 marks, you got 70. You are eligible for Accenture. With that score, you can apply for Accenture, and Accenture is having a three selection round. First is aptitude, second is GD, third is HR interview. So already you have the AMCAT score, which is like 70, which is very good. And Accenture is collaborated with AMCAT exam, so you don't need to again give aptitude round like other students. You can directly go for group discussion round. So that would be the benefit for you, right? And many companies directly, consider us for HR round also. So that's why it will help you to prepare yourself for aptitude and technical part with this exam. Yes, the exam fee is there, but I'm not recommending you that you should go for all the employability tests. You go for one. Every company, every exam is having like hundreds of companies associated with them. You go for one portal, you appear for that exam, crack exam. The score validity is been mentioned here. Some are for 1 year, some are for 2 years. So definitely somehow somewhere you will be getting the opportunity in companies. What I am exactly telling you guys, let us understand this. Whatever I am representing in my PPT now, it is for the opportunities, the multiple opportunities which will help you to get your job, right? We discuss about the placement drives, full campus, campus placement drive, full campus placement drive, off campus drive, virtual campus drive. These are the placement drive. If company is coming in your college, or if you are going for company in their premises, right? That is the first thing. Second thing is, what will be the preparation? We have to prepare for aptitude, reasoning, GD, HR interview, technical round. You have to prepare your resume. So this is the second step. This can be also helping you to get a job. And third thing is this employability test. You appear for any of the listed exam, appear for the exam, crack the exam, and you will be getting the opportunities. This also we can do. Now, apart from that, I also would like to suggest you the mantras. Okay, this is personally has been helped to me to get actually the job. Okay, so that I would be telling you one by one. First of all, is search about a company before appearing for its drive. For example, if you are going for any company now, you always search for the company. Now, what exactly you will be searching for a company? First is company name. Of course, you should be aware with the company name, because most of the people are having the idea about the half name of that company. Epic Research Private Limited. If that is the company, and you everyone is talking like Epic is coming in college. Epic, I'm going for applying for a Epic company. So Epic is not a word. The full company name is Epic Research Private Limited. So you should be aware with the full company name. Second is CEO or a founder of company, right? Let me put it, company, that you also should know. Third is mainly products and services of company, that is you should also know. Fourth is their headquarter location, that you also should know. And next is roles and responsibilities of job profile, that you also should know. Sixth is whether it is a MNC company or it is a national or local company. So these many points you should be aware when you are going for any company placement drive, because they would be asking you, so what you are understood about our company, what you are learn about company, what do you know about our company. So you should be at least be having idea that, sir, your company name is this, it is founded by this person, the products and the services that your company is offering and doing very good are these, your location, your headquarter is located at this, branch offices are located at our city also, the roles and responsibilities that you would be offering to me are this, and it is MNC based company. So you should be aware with all these questions, right? Second point which I mentioned here is keep your documents and dress ready 2 days before interview. Well, this suggestion is always going for my students. Very honestly, I have observed that many people are interested to get a job, but they are not prepared mentally, and they always shiver when appearing for a drive or appearing for any company. So I recommend them keep your documents ready 2 days before interview and dress ready. It should be well pressed. Your documents copy shall be there. Minimum 3 set of documents shall be ready anytime with you in your file. So you should understand the second point also this. Third is do not be late for your placement drive. I have observed many resumes. I have observed many CVs. The qualities that they have mentioned in their resume is that they are punctual, right? The qualities that they are mentioning in their resume is that they are punctual, and somehow one way or another they are coming late for their placement round, even in the group discussion round when the HR is sitting over there and asking the introduction of every person in the GD, and so, we are coming late. If you are in the HR round and they ask you to come in and you are like then going for a washroom, then going for a bathroom, then you are combing your hair, then it is not a good sign. So do not be late for your placement round. You should be mentally and physically ready everywhere whenever they would be asking you to go here and there for appearing for the further rounds. Fourth point is call a few seniors. Now, first point we discuss placement drive. Second, we discuss this exams employability test, and also we have to discuss about this referral drive, right? Referral, what is referral? So if any senior, your friend, your relative, your elder brother, elder sister, the family people of your family, if they are working in any company and if there are some vacancies, so they can refer you, they can refer you. Somehow they would be also be getting some incentives in their salary if they are recommending good people for their company, right? So be in touch with all those people. And most important part that I want to suggest, create LinkedIn profile now. Everyone is having Facebook profile, everyone is having Instagram profile, everyone or most of the people are on other sites also, right? We are on WhatsApp also. Now the Telegram is also coming, and many and other social networking sites are there. So why we are going on the social networking site? Simple reason is that we want to connect with the people. We want to connect it socially. So they whenever you are logging on Facebook, they always ask you what's in your mind. There is nothing in our mind. That's why we are on Facebook, right? So Facebook, Insta, WhatsApp, Telegram, these are like a social networking site where you will be getting a chance to interact with the people socially. But LinkedIn is such a platform where you can connect with the HR of the company, employees of company, the job seekers, recruiters, talent acquisition team, company web pages, company LinkedIn pages, and multiple recent ideas about the products and the services of company which they are launching, right? So from this LinkedIn, you will be getting a multiple job opportunities. So again, I want to revise one thing, that first, if you want to go and apply for a company, how to find out the companies? The first point is go for a placement drives, go for a off-campus drive, go for a walk-in drive. Second is apply for employability test, crack it, and get a good score. Third is referral drive. Refer to your friends, ask for referral from your friends, your seniors, your relatives, family members. And fourth is create a LinkedIn profile and find out the jobs which are available there. So four mantras, four key points will help you definitely to get your job. I hope you are understanding, and I hope everyone is clear about the point which I shared to you. Okay, so this is about the creating the LinkedIn profile now. If you are having any issues, facing any issues to create a LinkedIn profile, you are currently on YouTube, you will get a multiple points to discuss about how to create a LinkedIn profile, right? Now moving toward the fifth point, we discuss about the fourth point, as the fifth point is courses you can do, right? Now there are globalized certificates available, guys. Multiple globalized certificate considering the field which you are belonging to, which I have mentioned here. It is not limited to this table only, but many. If you will be searching according to your profile. Somehow, to just give you the brief idea, I have considered here the engineering section only, right? If you are an IT sector fellow, if you are a computer engineering graduate, postgraduate, PhD scholar, then you can do the certified, globally certified C, C++, Java, PHP, Salesforce, Python course. Somehow, one way or another, you would be having a passion about any language, so you can go for that. Networking, CCNA courses there. Other courses are also there. If you are in hacking section, there are multiple ethical hacking courses are available. If you are from mechanical automobile sector, multiple tools are available of which you can do the courses and get a certification. Electronics and electrical, if you are belonging to that branch, then embedded system, MATLAB, not limited to this. Uh, Arduino kits, microcontroller, microprocessor. You can start working from a scratch on breadboard, taking cables in your hand. So there are the multiple courses available. You just have to understand where you want to go, and accordingly you start preparing for that. You take a knowledge of that, and definitely you will be landing with your job, right? If you're a civil student, Revit, SolidWorks, Katia, Creo, these are the some construction tools which will help you to design the thing. So ultimately, I have shared all the details which I personally feel, without taking further time, that this will help you to get your job. So I hope everything is clear about this. Now, if you have any questions, so I'm done with my presentation. I have no more to say further things. So if you have any questions, free feel to ask me. I would be happy to give the answers. So if you have, you can just comment down your questions and I will try to resolve those questions. If you have any questions, comment in YouTube comment section. Now for further 5 minutes before closing this session, I just want to people who are like watching on YouTube now, for, so if you have any questions you can ask me. Thank you, Prakash sir, I appreciate your support. And those who are faculty members and like connected with us watching this video, I recommend them to please share this video with their students, so that they will also get a brief idea about this. Omkar is asking which documents are required. See, whenever you are going for any job landing, and for example, if you are getting job, so further round would be of verification of documents. And usually, any sector is asking you the same documents one or other way. Your SSC mark sheet xerox, your 12th mark sheet, diploma mark sheet xerox, your or academic xerox, and your identity proof, address proof xerox. So these documents would be required. You always, and your resume most importantly. So always keep three sets of documents with you so that there would be no hurry on the exact moment. Thank you, Venki sir. People who are asking for feedback, you can just comment it here for feedback link, for feedback if you want to give, or else the certificates which we are releasing now. Uh, just wanted to comment mention here for certificates and feedback link. Download Research Circle app and wait for 2 3 days. You will get certificates on app. Basically, it is a auto generating app, a certificate generating app. So just wait for 2 to 3 days. Everyone's name would be coming over there, and you will be getting your certificate. The Omkar sir, please provide your LinkedIn and Gmail ID for further company communication. Sure. The email ID which I want to share it's the same since I'm representing this session on behalf of this research circle. So I would be giving my research circle email ID so that you can communicate with us. Kashmala Khan, I have mentioned here on Notepad. You can watch it. You just download the research circle app and just wait for 2 to 3 days. Thank you. Which area we go in research circle app? Sir, just wait for 2 days. Then you on the front, whenever you will open the app, you will be getting this how to apply for company session link. You have to click on that, and automatically certificate download option will be reflecting there. So I just wanted to ask if you have any questions, doubts about how to apply for company session. Feel free to ask me. I would be happy to give you the answers. Before closing this, just wanted to ask. Okay, Mohsin Khan is asking, sir, please elaborate about unpublished job. Well, it is not like an unpublished job, Mohsin. Somehow, somewhere they have mentioned on LinkedIn profile or on their website, career section of their company website, then LinkedIn profile, their Facebook profile, or all on portals. Like many portals are there, which you can also log in. First is Naukri. I don't know the last designation. It can domain names like .com .in. You just Google it. Naukri.com would be there. Monster. Then Shine is there. Indeed is there. But let me tell you, everyone, you make your account here. You create your account here. But if you are applying for any company or any company is approaching to you and asking for money that hey you are selected in our esteemed company and for releasing offer letter you just pay us this amount, don't go for that because those companies are fake. Those companies don't want to get you selected. They are having the fake email IDs and they just want your money. So please be careful about that. Venky, MNC companies mostly the notice period is of 3 months, and you cannot take leave in those 3 months notice period. If you are taking a leave of 1 day also, that will be considered as a 31 day, right? So you 90 days lies notice period. You have to be present throughout the that period. If you are absent for a single day also, they would be considering fourth month's first day as a 3 months notice period. So understand this thing. Yeah. So when you are switching the job, the best time is like post Diwali because that time most of the people are getting the increment, and after getting increment, you can switch for a company. So what will happen? For example, if you are having the 10 lakh package per annum, and after Diwali it is become 12 lakh, right? And now you are switching the company now. So you are not switching from 10 lakh to other salary. You are switching from 12 lakh to then increase salary. So most of the people, what they do, they wait for increment and then they apply. So they would be getting like a double increment. I hope you are understanding. Omkar, yeah, you just Google it the LinkedIn and you will be getting all the details. What if you are in dilemma that two companies with the same salary and same job profile? Then it's what we can say. Then the decision would be yours, Omkar. If you are in dilemma that two companies with the same salary and same job profile is there, you understand where you will be getting more to understand, more to learn, where you are having a high chances of getting a hike in salary, getting a hike in position. For that, I told you, you can visit the Glassdoor website where you will be getting the employees' experiences, which company's work culture is good, and surrounding is good, atmosphere is good. The that company you can select if you are in dilemma. So I hope everyone is clear. If you have any further questions, also I have mentioned here the email ID researchcircle2020 @gmail.com. You just email me all the queries, doubts, expectations, everything. And please do subscribe to this channel and share this channel with everyone. We are trying hard to give the free webinars of the eminent personalities. Further, many webinars are about to come, workshops about to come, even our conference is about to come. So you can participate in that stuff. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. So done for the day. Uh, Further questions, you can just put me an email. Thank you so much.